Hi, my name's Riley, and I love tech news, even though it doesn't love me back. It can't, it's not live. Yet, I'm working on something. Microsoft thinks it would just be swell if every Windows app was updated through Windows Update, like how updates are handled on phones, according to a post on the company's Windows IT Pro blog. The post says this would help app updates on Windows feel less like a fragmented experience, which, that certainly sounds bad. We don't want that, I think. Microsoft says their new Windows Update orchestration platform can schedule updates to happen at the most eco-efficient times and ensure apps get future enhancements automatically. No, you don't get a say in that. That would be that would be so messy, trust me. Okay, now's the part where I admit that this feature is clearly geared towards businesses and could make it easier for IT managers who already limit which apps get updates and when. But can you blame regular users for being wary, given Microsoft's many attempts to funnel us all towards the Microsoft Store, not to mention springing updates on us at what seem like intentionally bad times? Oh, what's this guy doing? Oh, he almost beat the boss. Update time! Discord has introduced Orbs. Yeah, I think we can leave it there. Just kidding, it's a new in-app currency that users can earn by finishing quests, which involve things like watching ads or playing a promoted game. Epic, real hero stuff. Previously, quests only rewarded players with in-game bonuses or Discord avatar decorations, but now brands can choose to give orb. Please, sir, I want some orb. I had to. I can tell you've got lots of questions, and thankfully, there's an FAQ. Is there any other way to obtain orbs? No. Well, there is one other way, but it's too dangerous. What should I do if I see someone selling orbs? Call the police immediately. More importantly, what can one buy with orbs? Standard cosmetics and stuff from the Discord shop, but also you can buy Nitro credits, which can be used to experience the benefits of a Nitro subscription until your credits run out. And it seems like grinding orbs for Nitro won't be a viable strat forever, because Discord doesn't want it to be. An exec told PC Gamer, "We have a lot of control over the orbs economy right now." Not saying, but heavily implying that once the orbs start to gain consciousness and begin pondering themselves, well, all bets are off. The European Commission has published its full ruling on whether Apple is compliant with the EU's Digital Markets Act regulations. Although Apple was already fined 500 million euros last month, the EU says it'll keep issuing more fines to the tech giant because it has still failed to make enough changes to bring its policies in line with DMA requirements, particularly the ones that say Apple has to stop restricting developers from informing users about services outside of the App Store. In a statement given to 9to5Mac, Apple responded with the usual stuff about security issues and being forced to give away our technology for free, which is, I guess, how they'd also describe allowing people to sideload and do whatever on macOS. And it's not like Apple hasn't had time to implement proper changes, but they've probably been pretty busy working on a gaming-focused app they'll introduce later this year, according to Bloomberg. I mean, that doesn't seem that complicated, but gaming doesn't come easy to them. What a weird dig. They're not real gamers like you and me. Apple's also been developing a new naming scheme for their OSs. All of them will be named after the following year, like cars. So the next major iOS version will be iOS 26 instead of iOS 19. You think coming up with that idea was easy? Wait till you hear about our sponsor, Ground News, the site recognized by the Nobel Peace Center as an excellent way to stay informed, avoid echo chambers, and expand your worldview. And also, I say that too. Seriously though, basically my whole job is researching news online, so I know it is hard to figure out what the heck is really going on out there. I use Ground News all the time to understand how a story is being reported across the political spectrum so I can see the bigger picture. That's how it works. Take this story about a German court dismissing a request from consumer rights groups and allowing Meta to train AI on its users' data. This story does have decent coverage from both sides, but they're emphasizing different things, with the left highlighting ethical and privacy concerns, and the right focusing on the need to allow AI innovation. If I want to go deeper, I can see who owns each outlet and find stories I might be missing with the blind spot feature. So get some transparency in your media diet and save 40% on Ground News Vantage plan using our link in the description. Tech news will need companions when I bring it to life, so I'll also be doing that with the quick bits, despite warnings from every scientist I know. Oh, you didn't think Intel was gonna make more Battlemage gaming graphics cards? Then what are these? Device IDs for 4 different Battlemage GPUs and the Mesa graphics driver for Linux, spotted by leaking person Lassa Karkanen? You don't have an answer, do you? Which is why you wait for me to talk. But hey, if this is all a mirage, prices for RTX 5090s have reportedly fallen below MSRP in Finland for the first time. And while that doesn't help us at all, we can all be happy for Finland. Texas has passed a bill into law that will require the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store to verify its users' ages by January 1st, 2026. Meanwhile, the European Commission said they're investigating a number of adult websites that the EU says fail to prevent minors from accessing their content. It is quickly becoming apparent that tech giants better figure out how to solve the age verification problem, because these laws are hitting the books faster than I did in college after already spending the night before the big test gaming until 3 a.m. It's more efficient that way. Got a couple fun things left over from Computex, courtesy of Tom's Hardware. Turns out InWin unveiled a 1650 watt power supply intended just for GPUs. And so accordingly, it only has 4 of the 12 volt, 16 pin connectors best known for melting GPUs. It's supposed to sit in your system alongside your regular PSU, so if one melts, you're still good. And also a company called Utran showed off a $3,000 expansion card that can add up to 224 terabytes to your system in the form of 28 M.2 SSDs. Very nice. SpaceX successfully got its massive Starship to orbit again using a super heavy booster that was reused for the first time. But though Elon was 80% sure they'd solved the engine bay issues that led to a fiery ending for the previous flight, another issue came up this time. After reaching orbit, leaks caused a loss of main tank pressure, and Starship fell victim to yet another rapid unscheduled disassembly. Contrary to popular belief, these incidents aren't actually disasters. Rocket companies use all of the data collected to improve the design, but I'm sure they'd still love to get their hands on whoever it is that keeps disassembling these rockets. Is it tardigrades in space? Can't rule it out. And there's another AI game generator on the scene. We've already had AI-generated playable versions of Quake from Microsoft, Minecraft from Descartes, and some trippy demos from Google's Genie 2, but this one, a playable grainy walking simulator from a company called Odyssey, is not a game. Odyssey is very clear that this is AI video you can both watch and interact with in real time. That sounds like a game, but no, actually. Through Odyssey's research, we're now seeing the earliest glimpses of an entirely new medium of entertainment. The company calls interactive video, which looks like video you watch every day, but which you can interact and engage with in compelling ways. Consider it an early version of the holodeck. So like this is a video game. It's particularly remarkable that it can generate a new realistic video frame every 40 milliseconds, which is, it's 25 FPS. It's kind of low for a game, actually. It's like a glitchy dream, raw, unstable, but undeniably new. I deny it. Now don't deny me the gift of your presence on Friday, and I won't deny you tech news. Who knows, maybe I'll even throw in an orb or two. Okay.